This is something that a lot of my fans are going to be like, no. Good morning, day 2, NaNoWriMo. It is moving day for us. So I planned to get up super early this morning to go ahead and get started with the remainder of the packing. However, Evie is having trouble with her sleep just because we've been going, and we've been off our schedule. And sometimes she's been taking her nap in the stroller at Disney. Some days we haven't gotten home till after 10. So it has been rough on her sleep. So we're looking forward to getting back into routine as much as we can while we're on the road. So she was up at about 3 in the morning and was up. I couldn't get her back to sleep till almost 5 a.m. So I have not had as much sleep as I normally would have, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be an interesting day. Moving days are always kind of tough. It's sort of like being on vacation and having to pack up, going, everything you do on vacation. And you know how sometimes if you go on vacation, you feel like you need a rest or a break afterward before you get back into routine, except that we never get a rest afterward because we're always back on vacation, except it's not vacation because we're working and doing homeschool and normal life stuff. So it's pretty crazy, but we have exciting things happening in our house. So my husband George designs Roblox games sometimes, and he has got a hit on his hand, and there's a game that's doing really, really well right now. So it's been fun to watch that, and so it's just been pretty awesome. So I am excited to be moving on to St. Augustine and to keep working on my book. So yeah, happy day too. Hey guys, it is 3 p.m. and we have successfully made it to our Airbnb. We are in St. Augustine and I am very excited to be here. The kids are also very excited to finally be in. It was only about a 2-hour trip. We're trying to keep our trips down to like 2 to 5 hours max, just because Evie does not do great in the car. But we have 3 bedrooms here and we're pretty excited because we're on the beach. We don't have like a beach view from our room, but we will next week from Destin. We're going to Destin next week, but this should be a nice place. We should be able to walk to the beach, and the weather's pretty nice. It's still in the 80s here, even though it's November, and we have a view of the pool. Let me show you. So you can see back there, it's not the greatest view. I'll have to walk out there with you guys in a minute, but we do have a nice little balcony back here with some pretty plants and a grill. And then we've got the pool just beyond, and then we've got the beach beyond that. So it should be a pretty nice place to stay. One of the pools is heated in case it gets cold. So we're pretty excited to be in a new place. It's not always easy to travel from one place to the next. And the hardest part is just not having your own stuff where you feel like you can really rest and relax. It's kind of like perpetually being on the road. You know, obviously that's what it is. So it's been challenging in some ways, but I am constantly grateful and amazed at how resilient the kids are and how much fun they're having with this. And we're having fun too. It's just also has its downsides, but I'm excited that we were able to get in a little bit early. They let us in about an hour and a half before check-in. And I'm pretty excited about that because the weather's so nice. We're going to walk down to the beach and check it out after we bring all our stuff in. And then I'm going to get down to vlog editing and get some writing done. George and I talked about the story pretty much the whole way down here, and we stopped at Cracker Barrel and ate some dinner. We actually stopped at a Cracker Barrel that was right by the Daytona Motor Speedway or International Speedway, which was kind of cool. We had some good conversation about the plot of the novel, and I'm so grateful for my hubby being somebody who has read all my books and is always willing to brainstorm story structure and stuff. So we're going to check this place out, kind of do our own little tour and check it out and bring all the bags in, which is always probably the most exhausting part of the trip, but we're here. Okay, so I have just put up my first NaNoWriMo vlog. It took me hours to edit. Evie had a bit of a meltdown, so I stopped recording for a little while until I could get her into bed, get the vlog up, and now here we are yet again. It is 10:54 p.m., but I got it done, and that is the exciting thing. The vlog is up. Hope you guys enjoyed day one. Hope you've enjoyed day two so far. I am going to get some writing in, and I'm hoping that tomorrow I can really start writing earlier now that we're going to be a little bit more settled. But we're only settled until next week, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. So we do have double down day this weekend on Saturday. It happens every first Saturday of every month all year long in my writing sprints group on Facebook, and I will link that for you down below. Some of the sprints also take place on YouTube, but I do mine only in the Facebook group just to make it easier. But you're welcome to come join us if you want to. There are live sprints all day. I do mine in the morning, and then there are different admins that sprint throughout the day. And I'm really hopeful that as long as I can stay kind of on par or even just a little bit behind, but at least keeping track of daily writing, that I can push myself ahead on Saturday, I hope. But it's all going to come down to whether or not I have the time to sit and really work on the scenes, because I am definitely the kind of writer who needs to understand where I'm headed. I got to know what that first doorway is, what the midpoint is. And even though we talked about things a lot today in the car, I still don't feel like I know what I'm doing. And I had told myself before I started Nano this year, I was like, okay, I'll just kind of pants part of it. I know this story. I know some of what's going to happen. I can do this. I can pants it. I am just not a pantser. It is just not me. I need to know at least a little bit of what the story is, and it can change as I'm writing, but maybe it's this feeling that I need to feel like I'm in control and it's all an illusion. I don't know, but I need to at least feel like I know what's coming up next. So I'm going to get a little bit of sprints in tonight and try to hit that 1,000-word mark. And then I'm going to get some good rest, and hopefully I can work on plot and getting a little bit ahead tomorrow. So let's see how it goes. I did it. Okay, so 2 sprints, 20 minutes each. I ended up with 1,119 words. And what is even more exciting than the fact that I still managed to get my words in, even though it is yet again midnight, is that I came up with a very exciting twist. And this is something that a lot of my fans are going to be like, no. But I think it's necessary to the story. And I love it when things come, like ideas come, but usually those kind of twists don't come to me until I'm way deeper into the plotting phase. So the fact that that idea is coming is getting me so excited right now. Also, let's see, how to explain this. So if you're not familiar with my books, I write mostly young adult contemporary fantasy, and I do have some characters that go into like college age or new adult. And I have one main series that is my Shadow Demon Saga. That's the book I'm writing, book 12, which is the final book. But I also have a few spin-off things, and I have one spin-off series called Sacrifice Me. But I have been toying for the last couple of years with a different spinoff with a different character that's already known in the series. And the more I keep writing down these ideas and things and thinking about her story, the more I really want to write that side story. And it's kind of tough because there's a part of me that's like so ready to move on from this story world and write something totally new, because I've been writing this world for 11 years and I feel like I made so many mistakes at the beginning with consistency and how I set up the world and just how the magic system works. I want to be able to take what I've learned over the past decade and apply it to something brand new where I can start it fresh with more knowledge and more skill. But at the same time, I'm really invested in this world and I really love it. And I love these characters and I feel like I could write them forever. So it's tough decisions to be made, but we've got to get some sleep. It's going to be funny vlogging in this house for the next week because all of the rooms are like yellow or green, all the walls. So we'll see what it does to the footage. So if I'm looking a little bit yellow, just ignore it. But we did not make it out to the beach or to the pool because we had just too much going on. But tomorrow is a new day and hopefully the weather will be really nice. And even though it's November, it's still warm here in Florida. It's been in the 80s. So hopefully maybe some beach time, even if we're just walking. But I will keep up with you guys then. Thank you so much for following the NaNoWriMo Diaries. Let me know in the comments how your nano experience is going so far. And if you are sitting here and you are behind, hopefully this will encourage you to sit down and just get a couple of sprints in, 400 words, 500 words, whatever it is that you can get. I believe in you. I know you can do this. Let's do it together. And trust me, even if the words suck, which mine did tonight, it's still words and it's still progress because my words totally sucked. This is not stuff I will use in the actual novel, but that twist and those ideas wouldn't have come if I didn't sit down. So hopefully that's some encouragement to you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.